Hello everyone, welcome to Gardening for Better Health. This is Henry B. 723 coming to you today to share an activity that I'm doing in my garden. It's a beautiful day here, so I thought that I would come on out and harvest some more of my rhubarb. I've already harvested some of my rhubarb this year already, but it is overgrown. It's leaning all the way outside the bed, and so I said, well, it's time to harvest some more. So that's why I'm out here today. I wanted to let you know that when I set up my garden, one of the things I considered was, are there any vegetables that are perennials? It's hard to find perennial vegetables that come back every year on their own. And so I found that there are a few, and rhubarb is one of them. Rhubarb comes back every year on its own. For my particular rhubarb, this is the third year that I have had this planted, and I started getting a really good harvest in the second year. This year, the harvest has been absolutely phenomenal. So I want to share with you what this third year harvest looks like. I usually, in the fall of each year, I will put some compost in this bin, and then I mulch it really good and I cover it up. Now, I cover it with this mesh so that it can still get water through, because it does well over the winter without the fabric cover. So I usually just leave this mesh on year round. We have a lot of pests here. The pest pressure in my area is absolutely terrible. So the majority of the things that I grow, I cover to help reduce the pests in my area so that I'll actually get some of my harvest, even though you're gonna give some of it to the birds and the other animals and the bugs that come in, they get some. But with it covered, I do get a chance to get a good portion of the harvest from what I plant. So that's why I cover everything. So I'm going to take this off. This is the zippered mesh that I use. And I'm going to put this over here. These are my pruners that I probably won't use because of the way that I harvest this rhubarb. But I'm gonna take this mesh off. It zips, and sometimes the zippers on these things go bad. And when that happens, you have to clip it on so that it'll stay on the bed. You take this off. Now, a couple things that I do also to help with the pest pressure is I dusted the leaves with diatomaceous earth. I had something that was eating these leaves, and so I dusted the leaves with diatomaceous earth. It's not going to hurt the plant, and you're not going to have any reaction from it because it's food grade diatomaceous earth. And when I take these off, I'm going to do this to get the diatomaceous off the leaves. Now with rhubarb, you do not eat the leaves. Okay, the leaves are actually poisonous. What you eat with rhubarb is you harvest it and you keep the stalk. The leaves I get rid of in the trash because they're actually poisonous. So I'm going to show you this. This is how you harvest it. If you look down here, and I'm going to bring you down so you can see the base of the plant. At the base of this plant, you're able to see some young leaves down here. This is where I harvested the rhubarb earlier in the season. I'm getting another flush of rhubarb from the area that I harvested from before. So I will get another full harvest, which would be my third harvest before the year is out. So these are growing pretty good. This There's one of the leaves that I did not harvest before. I'm going to shake that off. And if you look down here, you can see how this is attached to the crown. Okay? I'm going to snap it. There. Look at the size of that stalk. See it next to my hand? That's a huge stalk. Since I'm not keeping these leaves, I always cut the leaves here. And it goes over here in the trash. Okay? This is what I will keep. I'll wash this when I take it to the house. This will get washed really good, and then it'll be cut up. I'm going to be making rhubarb pie, so that's what I'm going to be doing with this rhubarb. So I'm going to snap this one, and that's what it looks like. Look at how huge that is. Shake this. Cut this leaf off. Put that in the trash. So you can see where it's going. Let me see here. Yeah, you can see where it's going over there in the trash. Wipe this off. And put it down here, and then I'll take this next one. It's a good size one too. And shake the diatomaceous earth off. Okay. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll cut that one off, and it goes over here in the trash. And these rhubarb stalks are going to go down here in this basket. Now, if you look at these other ones, they are absolutely humongous. Look at this. Look at this leaf next to my hand. Gigantic. We'll cut that off. It goes over here in the trash. And now I've got another one. So it's really, really nice to be able to harvest some rhubarb. And I'm getting this harvest without me having to do much of anything at all this year. It's perennial. All of the prep work was done when I planted it a couple years ago. And I'm still reaping the benefits of my efforts from a couple years ago. That one there. This one goes in the trash. Now, with this rhubarb, when I planted this rhubarb, I always plant some onions, well, some garlic with it, because garlic helps keep bugs away. It doesn't keep everything away. It deters some bugs, but I still wind up getting pests on my rhubarb despite having the garlic in the bed with it. So it's a constant battle between gardeners and pests in the garden. All you can do is keep an eye on your garden, closely watch what you're growing to see if there's anything any pests or diseases showing up on your vegetables. Treat whatever it is that's causing the problem with your vegetables and go from there. So as you can see, here's this one. I'm going to cut this leaf off too. Put this one there. And as you can see, I got some things growing here. And those are the major ones. I'm going to cut this one off. The ones that I am taking off, like I said, they will regrow. I'm going to come over here. So even though it seems like I'm taking a lot from this plant, and I am, it will regrow because it's so hardy and it'll come back. So if you have any questions or comments, leave me a message in the comments below, and I will answer your questions or comments. But this is how easy it is to harvest rhubarb. That's these three. All right. That's these stalks here. So if you look at what I have left in the bed, these are new rhubarb coming up from where I harvested before. The ones that I harvested from this side of the bed, I have new leaves coming up here from where I harvested before. So this bed is not going to be empty by any means. I'm going to let these stay there. No, I'm going to take these two. 1, 2. So now that I've harvested these, I can go ahead and put the cover back. I can go ahead and put the cover back on these, and I will let these other ones grow so that later on this year I can come out and I can harvest some more rhubarb for my pre-fall harvest. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope that everything is going well for you and yours, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.